how to choose the right girlfriend for you in 2024. So you've been meeting a few women, maybe online or offline. Once you have got yourself over the hurdle of creating more opportunities for meeting women, then you need to be thinking about how to choose the right girlfriend for you in 2024. Research shows that there are many key factors that we need to consider when choosing the right life partner for ourselves. So today we'll be talking about the specific things that you need to be considering when you are dating women and how to vet women you want to date if you want to be finding love in 2024. A German study followed 5,000 couples for 5 years, discovered that one specific thing was essential in predicting whether couples would continue being together after 5 years. So today we'll talk about the key factors that you need to consider when you are dating and when you are looking to meet the right person for you in 2024. Hi, my name is Dr. Marie. I'm a registered psychologist and a conscious dating coach for men in tech who want to become more confident in dating and approaching women and creating the love life you deserve. So let's talk about these key factors that you need to consider when you are choosing a life partner for yourself. The German study that I actually mentioned early on, that followed 5,000 couples over 5 years, discovered that openness, shared openness, was a key quality that predicted the couple remaining to be together after 5 years. So with this openness, we can mean openness to having conversations, openness to exploring the world, openness and curiosity about the other. And this is, of course, an essential factor when we are communicating and creating connection. So in addition to openness, another factor that is absolutely essential for relationship success that you need to consider already when you're dating is shared values. Because shared values help us to navigate the life with more ease. If we have very different kind of values in terms of, for example, the kind of life we want to lead, the chances of that relationship surviving over the many hurdles in life are very slim. For example, if you want to have a family in the future, then you need to be looking for someone who shares that value with you. Why values are so important? Values are like the foundations for our life. They are rules that we live by that help us to navigate life. A third factor to consider is also the lifestyle you want to lead. For example, again, if you share interest in leading similar type of lifestyle, that makes navigating everyday life easier, because if you have very different needs for the lifestyle, for example, if you are someone who enjoys more quiet activities and you meet someone who wants to be out partying all the time, there's potential for friction there in the relationship, because whilst opposite may attract in some ways, but if the other person is completely different and shares very different kind of goals for life, it may be difficult to navigate and put together your lives. So it's important to consider that. So what is important in a relationship? It is that openness and willingness to be open in the relationship, becoming vulnerable, and this may terrify you. In my previous video of the series, Getting Ready for Dating, I talked about vulnerability and how you can express yourself in a more authentic way without revealing too much too soon. Openness, your shared values, whether you want to have a family or not, and the kind of lifestyle you want to lead. So how can you go about then really assessing if the person you are dating is the right kind of person for you? I'm going to now give you an exercise that helps you to become more aware of who would be a good fit for you. And it is important for you to actually do this exercise even before you start dating. So then you are looking at it more objectively. But you can always go back and adjust it even later on. So now you can take a piece of paper and a pen, or you may do this on your phone. There's something more personal about writing it down. So start by writing down your personal qualities. And you may even ask a friend to give you some feedback on how do they see you? What type of person are you? And write down what are your main characteristics. Also write down your interest and what you want to be doing in your life. Maybe describe even in detail the kind of lifestyle you want to be leading. And if you're open to maybe expanding that. Once you've written down everything, and it is really important for you to understand, so the key thing here is to understand yourself. And then let's think about, on the other side, what type of person are you looking for? What are the values she shares? Are there certain interests that you want her to have too? Because you are looking for a person or you can maybe share shared interest, or perhaps traveling or exploring the world or something like that. And why is it important to do all of this work? You may think, oh, I'll just see how it goes. But actually, if you take the time to write it down and make it more concrete for yourself, you get to understand yourself better, but also the type of person you are looking for. And then when you go on your dates, you can use this list as a way to help you decide whether you want to continue seeing someone. And if you've had a dry spell in dating and you haven't had many dates, it's also important to do this work so that you don't just leap onto the first available opportunity. Because that way you may actually end up in the wrong relationship with the wrong type of person. So even if you haven't had much experience, that's okay. Set yourself a goal, what you're working towards, and start calling in the right type of person. And if you need any help with getting more out there, becoming more confident in dating, you may start by taking my quiz that assesses your dating skills. And then you'll get specific tips from me, and you'll find all the details in the show notes. So as a final thought, when you're putting yourself out there, it is really important that you take dating seriously, as in you put effort into it. Because like with anything, the more effort you put into it, the more successful you are likely to be with it. But also remember to detach from the outcome and see dating as an experiment. That way, it doesn't become so personal. If you enjoyed this kind of content, please remember to subscribe to the channel and you'll get notified of the future episode. I hope you have a good rest of the day. Bye for now. Bye.